Hi everyone, and a big hello from this beautiful paradise garden in Bali. Today we have a practice to generate some heat using this warmth from the tropics. I know that a lot of you are going into winter right now, so this practice is designed to bring you some energy, bring you some warmth, build your immunity ahead of winter. It's a complete practice. We're going to move through asanas and poses, do lots of back bendings, opening up the space in the chest, and we're actually going to work through some poses building up to a sun salutation, Surya Namaskar B. And this is a sequence that you'll experience in many yoga classes. So get ready to say good morning to the sun, enjoy the sounds of this paradise garden, and step your way to the top of the mat. Let's start by carefully coming down to the floor. So take an inhale, lengthen your spine, reach the crown of your head up to the sky. Exhale, hinge at the hips, fold forwards, bring your hands to the ground, step back to plank, shift forwards and lower yourself to your belly. From here, bring your hands directly under your shoulders, roll your shoulders back, bring your forehead to the mat and untuck your toes. Your soles are facing up to the sky. Exhale all of your breath, then inhale, lift your forehead and chest away from the floor. Keep your hands on the ground. Exhale, slowly lower your forehead and chest down to the mat. Inhale, lift your forehead and chest away from the floor. Come into baby cobra. Exhale, lower your forehead and chest back to the floor. Now we're going to move with a breath count. So inhale for 4, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, lower back to the ground for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 5. Lift your forehead and chest up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, lower for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, lower for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, lift up to baby cobra for 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exhale, lower for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 8 this time. Moving with your breath, take yourself, count internally. Exhale, lower for 4. Once you've reached the end of your exhale, take another inhale and come up to baby cobra and stay there. Stay still in baby cobra. Check that you're using your back muscles by lifting your hands 2 centimeters away from the ground. Tuck your chin to lengthen your neck. Stay here. Breathe into your chest. Feel your heart space expanding. Take one more breath into the chest. Exhale, lower. Rest your forehead on the ground. Inhale, push up to all fours. Then come to a tabletop position. Hands are directly underneath your shoulders, fingertips facing forwards, and your knees are underneath your hips. Back is straight. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale, tuck your toes. Then exhale, lift your hips up to the sky. Come to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees. Lower yourself back to tabletop. Exhale, push up to downward facing dog. Inhale, bend the knees, lower back to tabletop position. Now this time we're going to add a breath count. So on an inhale, we'll breathe in for 8 counts, and then we'll exhale for 4. Exhaling up to downward dog, inhaling back to tabletop. So inhale, take a breath. Exhale, lift up your hips for 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Exhale, 4. Take yourself through 2 more rounds. Inhaling for 8 counts, exhaling for 4. And after your final round, exhale back up to downward facing dog and stay there. Stay in your dog, find stillness. If your hands are slipping, then bring your hands closer to your feet. Bend your knees if you feel tightness in your back, and lift your hips up to the sky. Create length through the back of your neck. Length all the way through your spine. Breathe into your chest. At the end of your next exhale, bend your knees, step your feet to the top of your mat. Stay folded forwards. Keep your hands grounded. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, bring your hands up and over your head, rise up to standing. Exhale, release your hands to the side. Pause for a moment. Feel your chest space starting to open up. Firm through your legs. Engage your abdomen. Broaden your chest. Tuck your chin. Create length through the back of your neck. And open your palms to face the front. Come into mountain pose, Tadasana. Mountain pose is a foundational pose in yoga. You'll come back to it many, many times. Okay, let's get moving again with some warriors. Step your right foot to the top of the mat. Step your left foot back 1 meter. Left toes turn out 45 degrees. Square your hips to the front of the mat. Take an inhale into your chest. Exhale all of the breath. Inhale, sweep both hands up to the sky. Bring your biceps by the ear. Bend your front leg. Exhale, lower the hands back to your side, straighten the front leg. Inhale, sweep the hands up, bend the front knee. Check that your knee isn't coming in front of your right big toe. Exhale, lower the hands, come back to standing, straighten the front leg. Let's add a breath count now. So we're going to inhale, sweep the hands up for 6 counts, then hold the breath in for 2 counts, staying in warrior 1, exhaling the hands on 4 counts. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale, sweep the hands up for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold in the breath for 2. Stay here. Exhale 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay here. Hold in the breath for 2. Warrior 1. Exhale 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay here for 2. Exhale 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale 6. Take yourself through 2 more rounds. Inhaling for 6, holding in the breath for 2 in warrior 1, then exhaling for 4 counts. As you exhale on the second round, lower your hands halfway, turn the thumbs up to the sky, plug your arms into your shoulders. Inhale, lift your arms backwards, come into warrior one again. Exhale, tuck the tailbone, lengthen the spine. Inhale, breathe into your chest, bring the arms backwards. Exhale, navel to spine. Stay here, breathe into your chest. Take one more breath. Then exhale, lower your hands, straighten your front leg. Step your back foot to the top of the mat. Pause for a moment. Chest space begins to open. Feel a tingling in your hands as you start to move energy through your body. Feeling vitalized. Feeling that morning warmth. Let's take it to the other side. Keep your left foot forward, step your right foot back 1 meter, turn your right toes 45 degrees and square your hips to the front of the mat. Take an inhale into your chest, exhale all of your breath, then inhale, sweep both hands up to the sky. Exhale, lower the arms. Inhale, sweep both hands up to the sky, come into warrior one, tuck your chin to create length through the back of your neck, and exhale, lower the hands down. Let's add a breath count now. So inhale, sweep the hands up for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold in the breath for 2. Exhale, 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay here for 2. Exhale, 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Stay here, holding the breath for 2. Exhale, 4, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 6. Take yourself through 2 more rounds. Inhaling for 6 counts, holding in the breath for 2, then exhaling for 4. And as you exhale your hands for the final time, lower them half, plug in your arms into your shoulders. Inhale, lift your arms back into warrior one. Chest is broad, breathe into your chest, widen your arms. Take one more breath into your chest. Exhale, lower the hands, straighten the front leg, step your back foot to the top of the mat. Pause for a moment. Find mountain pose, Tadasana. Feel energy moving through your body. You're feeling vibrant this morning. Okay, let's move into chair position. Step your feet hip distance apart. Exhale all of your breath. Inhale, sweep both hands up to the sky, biceps by the ear. Exhale, lower your hips, come to a chair position. Hips are lowered like you're sitting on the edge of a chair. Knees are behind your toes. Arms up, spine is straight. Exhale, tuck your tailbone towards the ground. Inhale, breathe into your chest. Exhale, navel to spine. Keep breathing into your chest. Hold this position. Take one more breath. Inhale, push up to standing. Exhale, release your hands down to the side. Take a moment, turn inwards. Study your mind and body. Now let's start to combo all of these moves together. We're going to move through Sun Salutation B, or Surya Namaskar B. It's a very common sequence in yoga. I'll demonstrate first. So you're going to inhale, sweep your hands up and lower your hips to come into chair pose. From here, you'll exhale, folding forwards, keeping your hands on the ground. Inhale, halfway lift, then stepping back to plank. As you step back to plank, shift forwards, bend your elbows backwards in 2 parallel lines and lower yourself to your belly. Untuck your toes so the tops of your feet are on the ground. Then inhale, come up to baby cobra. Exhale, push up to downward facing dog. And in the same exhale, you'll lift your right leg initially forwards, left toe stay on the ground at 45 degrees though, and then you're going to sweep up into warrior one. From warrior one, you'll come back down to the ground and then take your back bend, baby cobra once more. And then we'll take it to the other side. So let me talk you through. Come to the top of the mat. Step your feet hip distance apart. Exhale all of your breath, then inhale, sweep both hands up to the sky and lower your hips, come to chair position. Exhale, fold forwards, bring your hands to the ground or shins. Keep them grounded, inhale, halfway lift. Then exhale, step back to plank, shift forwards, bend your elbows, lower to the belly. Inhale, lift up to baby cobra. Exhale, push up to downward facing dog. Same exhale, bring your right foot forwards, left toes down 45 degrees. Inhale, sweep up to warrior one. Exhale, lower your hands to the floor, come to plank, shift forwards, bend your elbows down to your belly. Inhale, come to baby cobra. Exhale, push up to downward facing dog. Same exhale, bring your left foot between your hands, right foot down 45 degrees. Inhale, sweep up to the warrior one, biceps by your ears. Exhale, lower the hands down to the floor, come to plank, shift forwards down to your belly. Inhale, lift your forehead and chest away from the floor. Exhale, push up to downward facing dog and stay in downward dog. We're going to take a few breaths here. Find your dog that you created earlier. Tailbone reaching up to the sky. Reach your heels towards the ground. Adjust your hands if you need to, find stability. Take one more breath and towards the end of your next exhale, bend your knees and step your feet towards your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, come up to chair position. Exhale, push up to standing, release your hands. Take one breath into your chest. Exhale, navel to spine. Let's go again. Inhale, sweep the hands up, lower the hips to chair. Exhale, fold forwards, bring your hands to the ground. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, step back to plank. Shift forwards, down to your belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Step your right foot to the top of the mat. Left toes down. Inhale, sweep up to warrior one. Exhale, both hands down to the ground. Step your right foot back, lower to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, push to downward dog. Left foot between your hands, right foot down 45 degrees. Inhale, sweep up to warrior one. Exhale, hands to the ground. Back to plank. Down to your belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, up to downward dog. Find your dog quickly. Take 5 breaths into your chest. Towards the final exhale, step your feet towards your hands. Stay folded forwards. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to chair. Exhale, push to standing, release your hands. Inhale deeply into your chest. Exhale, navel to spine. Let's go one more time. Inhale, sweep both hands up, come to chair. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, plank. Come to belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, hands up to warrior one. Exhale, down to plank. Down to your belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, up to warrior one. Exhale, down to plank. Same exhale, shift forwards, down to the belly. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay in your dog. Find stillness, a little calmness in this energizing practice. Take one more breath. Towards the end of your exhale, step your feet to your hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise to chair. Exhale, stand. Release the hands. Pause. Take a moment. Feel vibrant energy, the warmth of this solar practice. Carefully lower down to your knees. Come to all fours. Widen your knees. Bring your toes to touch. Exhale, lower your hips towards your heels. Arms are stretched out in front. Come to child's pose. Forehead touching the ground. And find a deep abdominal breath here. Grounding breath. Take one more breath into your belly. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders, push up, and then come to lay on your back. So we're making our way down towards bridge pose now. This is a deep back bend. We're doing a back bending class today to open the chest, build energy, feel the warmth of the sun and a solar practice. So bend your knees so that your feet are flat on the ground and draw your heels towards your bum. Lift your hips, bring your hands underneath your bum and interlace the fingers. Then roll your shoulders underneath your shoulder blades and broaden the chest. Breathe into your chest space. Find a stable bridge. The weight here should be in your shoulders, not in your hips, not in your knees. Feel it into your shoulders. It can help to push your hands into the ground, or at least feel like you're pushing your hands into the ground. Staying here a little longer, keep breathing into the chest. Take one more breath. Release your hands. Slowly lower your hips and back to the floor. Stretch your legs out. Come into a mini Savasana. Just feel this opening of your chest, opening of your heart. Notice subtle vibrations in your chest space. Warmth, joy. Then bend your knees, hug them in towards your chest, and take deep belly breaths here. Apanasana, countering the back bend, physically and energetically. Take one more breath, then release your legs, roll to one side. And begin to make your way up to a seat. So let's move into a seated twist to help ground the practice. I'm going to mirror you, so listen to my cues and we'll look like we're moving in the same direction. Bend your left knee out wide, shin towards you. Bend your right knee and bring your right shin in front of your left shin. If you have half lotus in your practice, you can bring your right foot onto the top of your left thigh. Wherever you are, bring your right hand behind your hips. Come onto your fingertips, lengthen through the spine. Inhale, sweep the left hand up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the right and bring the outside of your left hand to the outside of the right knee. Inhale, lengthen through the spine. Exhale, twist deeper to the right. Send your gaze backwards, but don't over twist your neck. Find your belly breath. Take one more breath. Look to the front. Inhale, untwist your upper body. Exhale, pause here. Relax your hands on your knees. Let's take it to the other side. So stretch your legs back out in front of you. Bend your right knee, bring your right shin in front of you. Then bend your left knee and place your left shin in front of your right. If you can do half lotus, then bring your left foot onto your right thigh. Wherever you are, bring your left hand to the ground directly behind your hips. Come onto the fingertips to lengthen the spine. Then exhale your breath. Inhale, sweep the right hand up to the sky. Exhale, twist to the left and bring the outside of your right hand to the outside of the left thigh. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, twist deeper to the left. Send your gaze backwards. Breathe into your belly. Take one more breath into your belly. Look to the front. Inhale, untwist. Exhale, bring your hands to your knees. Pause. Feel energy settling downwards. Now let's end with a forward fold. Keep your knees out wide, but bring your feet together and your heels in towards your groin. This is butterfly pose or Baddha Konasana. You can open your feet like a little book or keep them, the soles of the feet touching. Bring your hands to your toes. Then inhale, lift up to lengthen through the spine. Exhale, hinge at the hips and fold forwards through the middle of both knees. Elbows can come out wide in front of your shins, if that's more comfortable for you. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, fold forwards, keeping the spine nice and straight, nice and long. You're in a forward fold now, so feel the breath directing to your belly. Breathe into your belly. Take one more breath in Baddha Konasana. Inhale, slowly lift up, keeping the spine straight. Rise back up to seated position. Exhale, release your hands, release your legs. Pause for a moment. And then slowly make your way down to lay on your back as we move into Savasana, corpse pose, a resting pose, not a sleeping pose. Allow your feet to fall out wide. Hands are by your sides with the palms facing up to the sky. Roll your shoulders back gently. Add a little tuck of your chin and then release everything. Inhale into your belly. Exhale, navel to spine. And stay here in effortless awareness for the next few minutes, staying very still, just observing the sounds, the smells, sensations, without any movement or judgment. Start to return to your breath. Start to return to your body. Bring gentle movement to your fingers and toes, wrists and ankles. And then lift your hands up over your head, come into a full body stretch. Bend your knees, roll over to your right side, and stay here for a moment. Take a few breaths as you prepare to come into pranayama, our breathing practice, and meditation today. Slowly make your way up to seated position. You can come onto a cushion or a bolster. Today I'm using a rolled up towel so that it lifts my hips above my knees. It's a lot more comfortable to sit for longer in pranayama, breathing practice and meditation this way. Lengthen your spine. Reach the crown of the head up to the sky. And just prepare yourself to come into some single nostril breathing. This is a practice called Surya Bhedana. It means solar piercing. You're going to inhale through the right nostril only, exhale through the left nostril only. Let's use the hand to help us. So bring your right hand up, bend your index finger and middle finger inwards towards your palm. Then bring the right thumb and right forefinger to the bridge of your nose. Slide the finger and thumb down your nose until you reach this part between the bony bit of your nose and the fleshy part. There's some cartilage, can just rest there. Tuck your right elbow inwards and relax your right shoulder. Then keeping your finger and thumb just resting on your nose for now, breathe in through both nostrils evenly. Then close the left nostril with the right ring finger and inhale through the right side only. At the top of the inhale, close the right nostril with the thumb, exhale through the left. Open the right nostril, inhale through the right. Close the right nostril, open the left, exhale left. Inhale through the right, exhale left. Inhale through the right, exhale left. Now continue this breathing of inhaling through the right, exhaling through the left at your own natural breath. Start to slow your breath and find an even tempo so the inhale and the exhale are perfectly matched. Keep breathing in through the right, breathing into the chest, exhaling through the left. Carry on this single nostril breathing, Surya Bhedana. Now that you've become established in this single nostril breathing, begin to sense that a smaller version of the sun in the sky is now hovering underneath your right nostril. Sun is hovering underneath your right nostril. As you inhale through the right nostril, sense that you're drawing heat, warmth, vibrant energy off this small version of the sun. And you're carrying it up to the left side of your brain. So keep moving with the breath, inhaling through the right, exhaling through the left. But as you inhale, draw heat and energy off this small version of the sun hovering under your right nostril. As you start to intuitively feel this energy that you're drawing off the small version of the sun. Feel a tingling in the left side of your brain. Take one more round of breath. As you exhale, release your right hand back to your knee or thigh, rest it comfortably. Inhale evenly through both nostrils and sense that this tingling, this vibrant energy is spreading across your entire mind, spreading from the left side of the brain over to the right. Your entire mind is bright and full of warmth. Return to regular breathing, but keep your breath light. With your eyes closed, rest your eyes backwards and sense upwards. Bring awareness to the center of your forehead. See or sense pulsations of light and warmth at the center of the forehead. Each pulsation is a feeling of nourishment for your mind, revitalization. Stay here, meditating at the center of the forehead, feeling into this light and warmth for the next few minutes. Start to return to your breath. Deepen your breath. Relax your posture. And bring your hands together in front of your chest in a prayer position. Take a moment to soak in the warmth that you've created during this practice, and feel your mind and body energized and vitalized for your day ahead. Thank you for sharing this practice with me. Namaste.